Hello everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy PVP video, and today we are showcasing Sochi. I have not used Sochi in over a year, so I'm really excited to use this Loomian again. I'm running a smart nimble set with Mystic Wand, and I got Foul Chant, Pyrokinesis, Elemental Burst, and Thunder Strike. Yes, I don't have setup, but I wanted to have as much coverage as I can, and these are the TPs. It's basically a 200, 200, 100 set. And I got Your Snack on the team so I can baffle. I got Luminami so I can switch in with Flash and Flee. And a Kazune. So I have 3 Pivot Lumians on this team. I also have Himber, Chartiki, and Samarine with Clutch Plushie. So let's head right into the battles. Alright, battle number 1 with Saatchi, and let's see what you have. Well, this is a very weird team, but I'm going to try it anyway because guess what? I want to just use it. I want to get back to using it again. Has an Oxy Drake, which I kind of have nothing for, so I got to be very careful. There also is a Dorgo. So this will not be an easy battle. And I think the last Loomian I'll bring is... I'll bring Chartiki in case that thing places barbs. So we'll lead off with the Kazune to predict Dorgo. Nope, leads off with the Sea Drake, which is... not the best for me. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna Fire Breath. I think Fire Breath will one-shot the Sea Drake because Sea Drake has no range defense whatsoever. And that's already a KO for Ikazune. It's a good start for me. Unfortunately, I'm not using Sochi, but hey, I was able to take out one massive threat right off the bat. And there's Nimue. I'll go into Luminami. I forgot. I don't remember if this is my melee Luminami or if it's my range one, but let's see. It's okay, he just goes for Flash and Flee, that's fine. Is this my melee one or my range one? I forgot. No, this is my range one because I actually have the energy TP, so yeah. There's Oxy Drake, which I'm perfectly okay with. Just gonna go with the Flash and Flee here because I should underspeed. And that's not a good start. Last battle didn't go well because of the forfeit, so this is battle number 2, and it doesn't look like this battle is going to go too hot neither. I mean, look at all the bug types. Also, like, I'm weak to pretty much every Loomian on this guy's team. And there's an Imperior that just completely halts my progress, so that's not good. I'm going to bring Sochi, even despite that, because, again, I want to use the thing. I'll bring a Kazune, and I'll bring Chartiki. Do I bring Samarine? I could place down Icicle Traps and just wreck this guy's team. He has no way to get rid of them. I don't think I'm going to bring a Kazune. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring a Kazune. I'll lead off with Himber, and I'll place down Icicle Traps. Well, that start's just brilliant. I love this start. Well... we're just going to go into Chartiki. Well, no Icicle Traps for the start, unfortunately, because I kind of need those Icicle Traps. I kind of need the Icicle Traps, so that was kind of bad on my part. Sword Slam, gotcha. Now, who are you going to go into? I feel like you're going to go into Harvest X, so I'm going to double back into Himber. He stayed in on a... oh, your Briar Block. Well, you know what? I don't care. Icicle Traps. You are Sat Plant on Sea Drake. Well, that's interesting. Got Icicle Traps up. And I'm not having my Himber lose more health than it needs to. So, we're going to go back into Chartiki. That's huge for me, because now Garbantus and that Harvest Set can't swap in every time. Although, I do gotta be a little bit careful because the Imperior now does get one-banged by Luminami. So, that is something we do gotta be a little bit careful about. There we go. Wait on the turn. I don't care that much. You're pretty much forced to swap out now. You're forced. Or you just go for another Briar Block, but that doesn't matter too much. I'm going for the Muck Blast, so the Imperior doesn't just completely say, hey, I'm gonna wreck your Chartiki. So, going for Muck Blast just for that reason. Stayed in, went for Briar Block, yeah. Funny, that's hilarious. Again, though, just going with the Muck Blast because, again, I don't want Imperior to come in and just wreck my entire Chartiki. So, yeah. Please swap out because, yeah. I want to find a situation where I can actually get my Sochi onto the field. Please go into Imperior. It's Garbantus. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm going to go into Gear Snack and baffle out. That'll give us an opportunity to go into my Saatchi. So yeah, that'll be what I do. It'll be an opportunity to go into my Saatchi. Poison. Dang it, you stink, Garbantus. That's funny. Well, I'm going to baffle you. I'm going to baffle you. Whether you like it or not, Garbantus, I'm going to use Saatchi. And you're not going to stop me from using him. So, Saatchi, you're on the field now. Alright, you're on the field. Elemental Burst in case Imperior comes on in. And it doesn't. So, goodbye, Garbantus. I was able to get into Sochi. And Saatchi was able to get an attack off. Let's go. I might go with a one-bank harvest set. There's Imperior. This is a Loomian I am always a little concerned about. This is the Loomian I am a little bit concerned about. We'll go back into your snack. I'll go back into your snack. Bang. Your snack's back in. Tricky Tactics, which does nothing because I have no melee attack whatsoever. And honestly, I'm going to click Slapdown so the Imperior loses its item. Yeah, I'll go for Slapdown. Get rid of its item. Splitting Headache. On an Imperior. Sometimes I just see it all. Well, no Power Cups for you, so I'll take that. I'm going to save your snack for another attack because I don't necessarily want to lose it. Instead, I'll go into Luminami. I'm honestly just going to try to stall out the Imperior's energy, honestly. Tricky Tactics I could care less about. Gonna go for Maroon. Go for Maroon so he can run out of energy. And then I'm going to try to baffle back into my... Darn it, he swapped. Alright, that's fine. CJ comes back in. I could care less about that. I could care less about him coming in. I just didn't want to get rid of that Imperior in one shot. Gonna go back into Chartiki. And now I'm going for the Fire Breath, because now I don't care if I take out that Imperior. Yeah, I could care less if I take out that Imperior. It will go down a lot of health, but I hate Briar Block with a burning passion. If y'all can't tell, I hate Briar Block with a burning passion. I'll just go with a Muck Blast then. Yeah, Briar Block and Sea Drake's making this battle a lot longer than it needs to be. I'm going for a Muck Blast. That might still not take out the Imperior, let's see. I really hope I can get back into Saatchi at one point in this battle, because I'm trying so hard to get Saatchi into this battle. Please be Imperior. Well, Sumo Beetle, you're dead, so that's good. Sumo Beetle's out of the picture. Or not quite. Okay, well, it's going to be in the next turn, so that's good. It's gone in the next turn, so... Luminami, you're coming back in. You're coming back in. Bang, you're back in. No counter stance for you. And honestly, with everything that's going on, and with what's left on his team, I think I really want to try to pivot into Sochi. There's Wendelin. Alright, there's our opportunity. There's an opportunity here. We're going to pivot with Flash and Flay. I have an idea. Mega Chomp will not one-shot me. Not even close. Flash and Flay should one-shot the Wendelin. Alright. I will go into I will go into your snack. And that's so the Imperior doesn't just come on in. Like, I don't know why he's saving that Imperior that dramatically, but you know what? Sometimes you're just gonna have to take anything you can get. I really just want you to go Imperior. Nope, you go Sea Drake. Alright then. I'm probably gonna get Sat planted, but I don't care. Back into Chartiki. Swap back into Imperior. Well, Imperior takes damage. Darn, that would have been a great time for an actual baffle, but it doesn't matter too much. That does not matter. I'm just gonna go for a wait here. I should have went into your snack, but alright. I get a wait off. Tricky Tactics, which does nothing. Yeah, I have an idea. We're gonna go back into your snack. We're gonna be trying to get a baffle off, and that should give us the win from there. Sochi should be able to clean up if I can get rid of the Imperior. This is it's very tough to use this Loomian. It's so freaking tough to use. Sochi, it's so tough. I'm just gonna go back. There we go. Baffle. He's really trying to not make me use Sochi. He's really trying to keep Sochi out of this battle. But you're not safe from Sochi, Imperior. You're not safe. Sochi's coming in, whether you like it or not. Sochi's coming in. And now Sochi cleans up. 2 Pyrokinesises and the battle ends. So, that was very good. I was able to use Sochi effectively. I needed to spam the heck out of Baffle in order to use it. But I was able to get it in. That should take out the Imperior. And my health is high enough, and his health is low enough, to the point where I live. Nope, it's not even resentful. I would have been fine. But it's fine. And Sea Drake is slower because it is not specialty boots. So, use that to my advantage. There's the Sea Drake. Nothing this guy can do. It's too low anyway. I'll just go for a Pyrokinesis because it uses the least amount of energy. And that's a GG. Saatchi was able to do a lot in that battle, but let's head into another battle because I don't think one battle is enough with it. Alright, we're into the next battle with Sochi, and please have a good team for it. There's a Tatub. There's a Tyranix, which that's okay. It's a Calypse, not really good, but I can still Thunderstrike it, so that's something. I can also Baffle it, which is fun. Harvesect, Revenine, yeah, this is hit or miss. This battle is the pure definition of hit or miss, so yeah, I'll bring Samarine as like a clutch plushie. I don't really have anything for Tyranix, so that's gonna be annoying. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'll just lead off with the Kizune and hope I get a good matchup. Yeah, I'll be what I do. I'll lead off with the Kizune and see if I get a good matchup. Eruptodon lead? Alright, I'm fine with that. An Eruptodon lead, and I don't think he has any electric types. He has plant types. So I am going to go for the Zip Zap. Yeah, he does stay in and attack. Gonna go into Luminami. Yes, this thing does have Dark Surge. But it's not terrible. Okay, it's a melee one. It's a melee Eruptodon. Good to know, it's melee. It's a melee Eruptodon. Gonna go for Maroon. It's either a melee one or a mixed one. But yeah, I assume it's a melee one because it's running Earthquake. So it probably is Phantom Slash, Earthquake, and probably, I assume the last move is Raging Flame and Blaze Chomp. I think those are the moves. I think he's running Raging Flame to stun melee attackers. That's my prediction. There's the Bar Blast, which is basically just not good for me. That's really not good for me. I will go into your snack. There's kind of no reason why not to go your snack here. And then I can Baffle out into Ikazune. Either Baffle into Ikazune or Baffle into my... I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll Baffle out, though. That's all I know. We're going to Baffle. Toxic Blast, just don't poison on the first turn. It doesn't. Awesome. Baffle. Because Baffle actually works onto Clips now, so that's big. I can utilize Baffle to my advantage. Eclipse. Nope, Tyrannic. Switch. That really doesn't matter too much. Their speed is lower, but that doesn't really matter for Tyrannic. Honestly, I'm just gonna go Saatchi and see if I can do some damage to it. Honestly, that'll be what I do. I'll go for Foul Chant. He stayed in. That means he has the Spirit move. He has a Spirit move then. Please live one. Nope, we just cannot have nice things. Well, there's no point in even showcasing the rest of this battle because that was garbage. I will show you the end of it, though. Yep, it looks like we're going to win this battle as I was able to make the comeback with Luminami and Your Snack, but it does suck that I wasn't able to use Sochi in this battle. So, we're going to try one more battle, and we're going to see if we can use Sochi a little bit better, because I'm not going to lie, that was a little bit embarrassing. So let's head into the next battle. Hopefully this battle goes a little bit better than the last one. Isn't this the same team I battled earlier? Nope, it's a different one. It's a different one. That person looks similar. Oh no, that might have been the first battle. Imperior, really? You gotta have Imperior. That just kind of blows everything up. That sucks, because it just completely KOs my Sochi. And I know that's what he's going to use it for. It's for the Sochi. I'm going to lead off with the Kazune, because, again, the threat of Imperior is there. Another Eruptodon. Samarine does look good. Yeah, Samarine does look good. I'll bring that. Even with the Mutagon on the field. And yeah, we'll just lead off with the Kazune. Please have a good lead. Mocho, he's baiting. It's a bait. It's a bait. It's a bait. Not falling for the bait. And he stayed in. Bruh, he stayed in. What do I do now? Actually, no, we have Your Snack. What am I saying? We have Your Snack. We are just fine. You can't break Your Snack. So, let's use that to our advantage. Peace of mind. Dude, you can't break through this. You cannot break through Your Snack. So, if you stay in, you pretty much just lost out. You're on your Mocho. So your Mocho can't be used in the same way anymore. So, perfect. Disabled his Mocho. Either that, or he sacks his Mocho, and it's gone. And I know he doesn't want to lose it, yeah. Imperior. No, not the Mutagon. That's not what I wanted. It is a tank Mutagon. I'm gonna just go into my... I have an idea. I'm gonna go into my Luminami. I'm trying to be very careful. T-Sweep? How much? Not that much. I'm trying to be very careful with Luminami. Uh-oh, there's a Brawn boost. There's a Brawn boost. That's not good. But I get a little bit of damage on it. And I'm going to go for the Flash and Flee here to get my HP back. T-Sweet miss. Nah, no miss. But there's the Flash and Flee. And that puts it in range for Sochi. And I'm bringing it in. Sochi, you're coming in. And I'm going for a Thunder Strike so that Imperior doesn't just completely wreck me. Go in there, Imperior. Go into Imperior. Go into Imperior. Go into Imperior. Go into Imperior. I'm calling your Imperior. Do it. Do it. I know you're saving it for the Showcase Loomian. Just specifically so I can't use Saatchi. Do it. Do it. I know you're gonna do it. That's the reason you have Imperior. Please do it. He's gonna stay in. It's gonna... Yeah, I stayed in. It's gonna live at no health. No, it took out the Mutagon. Thank gosh. Alright, Mutagon's dead. The reason why I didn't use a super effective move on the Mutagon is because the thing is with Mutagon is that it potentially has the... What is that thing called? Rageful Plushie. Potentially has Rageful Plushie. We'll go into your snacks, just so, yeah. Oh, this thing could have Fade Away. Which is a concern, but I think I'll be okay, because it doesn't have the highest melee attack stat. Dark Surge won't do too much. And Slapdown's basically free here. Honestly, Slapdown's free. Let's do it. Slapdown's free. Because knowing this Imperior probably has something like a milkshake or something to get its health back. Problem is that Imperior is still at full health, which that's just really scary. Thing is, I don't really need your snack, although it'd be very nice to keep. I'm just going for the slapdown to get rid of either Imperior's item or something else's item. Yep, something else's item, it looks like. It's the Erupt the Dawn. That's awesome. So, Erupt the Dawn, and it has no item. Bruh. Well, we'll go into you. We'll go into Luminami here. Thing is, I don't know if this is a melee one or a range one, so I kind of am not sure what this Eruptodon is. It could be anything, to all we know. Okay, it's a range one, so it probably has Dark Surge. Going out on a limb here and saying that it has Dark Surge, so I'll go out on a limb here, and I'll go back into my Ursnat, and I'll Baffle into my... I want to go for a Rough Up first, though. Because if I go for one Rough Up, I can actually deal at least a little bit of damage for the Eruptodon. And that's so its Thunderstrike is guaranteed to KO the Eruptodon in case it stays in. Because, again, I'm trying to predict that Imperior coming in. That Imperior is that much of a nightmare. I know he's saving that Imperior just specifically for the Saatchi. And, yeah, I'm not getting... What is that move called? I'm not getting... last thing I want to happen is my Loomian to get destroyed. We'll go into Luminami now to predict the Fire Breath. For the Fire Breath here. Fire Breath. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, do we just lose... We're just gonna lose Luminami. This might be a bad idea, but I think that's the play I'm gonna do. I don't care if he uses a Dark Surge here. Oh, he just went for the Landslide. Alright, just went for the Landslide. Alright, Luminami gets to stay alive, and Eruptodon lives, which, in this certain situation, is good, because it means guaranteed KO for the Sochi, and it means I don't have to risk any of my other moves to hit that Imperior. Go into your Imperior. Okay, he doesn't, but that's okay. We got exactly what we wanted out of that move. And Sochi already has 2 KOs, which is awesome. I really do want to chip that Imperior a little bit more, though, if I can. I want to chip that Imperior a little bit more if I can. Mocho comes back in. So, it's basically just free Ursnat. So, we're just going to use that to our advantage here. It's basically just free Ursnat. Frost Beam, which is going to do nothing. Go into your Imperior. Just go into it. I'm not letting that Imperior win this battle. Go into it. Because the thing is, all I need is to get one hit on that Imperior, then bang, I can baffle out, and then bang, Saatchi wins. So, that's what I'm going with here. And he's staying in on a Ursnag because he knows that Saatchi wins. He knows. And that's not low enough. That's not low enough for what I want. So I'm just going to sack Luminami here. I'll just sack Luminami, and then, guess what? I go back into my Saatchi and get another KO. So, I'll be what I do here. It does suck losing Luminami, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I might still live that. I still live that. But, there's kind of nothing I can do here. I'll just go for Maroon. In case he goes into Imperior. Fair doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. So, alright, that's fine. Mocho's now low enough, so Thunder Strike is free again. So, alright, Saatchi, you're coming back in. Go into your Imperior. I know you're saving that Imperior quite specifically for this Loomian. He knows that. He's sacking everything. He's sacking literally everything. Let's see who he goes into next. Well. Uh-oh. He's trying to bait me. He is trying to bait me. I'm swapping out. He's trying. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to bait me. He thinks he's funny, trying to bait me. But I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Rough up. Yeah, he's staying in. Okay, yeah, he's staying in because he knows. He knows who wins him the game. He knows. That still did a lot of damage, though, so that's good. I was able to do a ton of damage on that hit. I'll go for rest. And you know what? You know what? I don't think it's worth it. The thing is, this is the thing. It's not worth it. It's not worth keeping Sochi anymore because I have an idea. That's a lot of damage there. I'll go for the baffle. And now he loses one of two things. Yep. I'm going to make him a decision. Does he lose his Imperior or does he lose his Servalan? I'm going to let him make that decision. So, I don't care if he goes to an Imperior. Uh-oh. Thank gosh I lived! Wah ha ha ha! Take that, Servalan! Well, that's 4 KOs for Saatchi. That's 4 KOs for Saatchi. And you know what? And you know what? We could go for the big kahuna for all 5. We can go all 5 if we want. We're gonna go back into the Ursnet. And we're gonna baffle out. And we're going to try to go for the big old 5-0 with Sochi. This would be a very good way to end the Sochi showcase. It just depends if I'm able to get my baffle off. It's just going to depend if I can get my baffle off. Let's see. Really? Bruh. Well, I won't get a 5-0, but it's fine. I won't be able to get a 5-0, but alright, fine. You can have your moment. Fine, you have your moment. Pyrokinesis. Bang. And it didn't KO, but that's okay. Darn, I was so close to getting the 5-0 with Sochi, but it still had 4 KOs in this battle. The baffle strategy works really well with it. And now it's basically Ikazune bait, and Ikazune wins the game. So yeah, that was actually very good battle with Sochi. I think that's the best battle I'm ever going to get with Sochi because it's so hard to bring in. The only way you're really going to bring it in is using pivot, using slow pivot. Which, thankfully, I have Luminami in your stack on my team for it. So, it works very well. So that's a GG's, and that is it. Sochi is still very good. Its coverage is insane. It hits pretty hard, has a decent speed stat. And even though it's frail, it doesn't matter when you're baffling it into a situation. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Sochi, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!